Okay, so my friend or my soul brother, Stuart, asked me to do this video for him. And to be honest, I'm usually okay. I actually struggle with anxiety like we all do. And this year, I can see that most of us have been going through anxiety. I know many people who struggle with it. I feel like my anxiety is something that I work with like every single day, and it's something that I do believe that I can overcome. I know at some stages we're more anxious than we are, Um, sorry. He asked me to be as authentic as possible, and when I speak and I'm authentic, I'm going to talk about the truth about my story. My story. Everybody has a story, and he asked me to, when I was like, okay, Stuart, like, what do you want me to talk about? Like, you can literally drop anything, and let me do it. I'll do a speech on it. Like, in my head, I get this mindset of like, okay, I'm saying a speech for my teacher, Stuart, because that's what he is. Genuinely, Stuart is my teacher. He's taught me a lot of things. He's taught me many things on my journey. He always says the most, I don't even know what the word is to say, the most peculiar things. And then my inner Scorpio, because I am a Scorpio, gets a little bit curious and then like follows forward like when he says something. Like um to be honest, like I don't, yeah, I'm a human being. So like I didn't prepare the speech. I'm just flowing through my heart, like opening my heart chakra to say like, okay, higher self, what am I supposed to be saying today? What do you want me to share? What needs to be heard from my Akashic records? So Stuart in my Akashic records goes by many names, but now in this lifetime he's named Stuart. I mainly connect with Mother Venus, and she's my main guide. She's my gateway guide. And anyone who doesn't know what a gateway guide is, a gateway guide is a guide that will always be with you. I believe your soul is your gateway guide. Your soul is being guided, right? So let's talk about authenticity and what authenticity is. So if you're about to take this journey about authenticity, you're gonna have to be prepared for number one, lies, because there's no space for lies in authenticity. Authenticity connects with the frequency of truth, and when you're facing truth, you're going to go through a lot of feelings. You're going to go through like confusion. You're going to go through what I thought I was this. People are often on the spiritual journey or spiritual pilgrimage that they're taking. They often ask, who am I? And that is the exact question that needs to be asked when you're showing authenticity. Like, who am I? What am I? What is my role? What is my purpose? Like in my third eye, anyone who doesn't know what a third eye is, because they are newbies. Your third eye is your spiritual eyes, what you can see. It's how very creative people have a very strong third eye, because they're bringing color into the physical realm, taking something from the imaginary and putting it into the physical realm, or some people call it manifestation. So Stuart asked me to talk for 30 minutes, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like last year I was able to talk a full 30 minutes and like not be so anxious, but this year I've been keeping it short, keeping it sweet, because I don't know, I think people just absorb better, and then like if you're really more intrigued, then you can come back later. But if you're trying to find your authenticity, because for me it's like a second skin for me. Like if I put the suit of authenticity on me, it wouldn't feel different for anything that I am, because that's what I practice mainly. I practice being honest with myself. This chair where I'm sitting right here is where I've had many conversations with my higher self, and I've said like, okay, I just like being honest with her. My best friend in the whole wide world is my soul, and I believe that your soul is the person that is the most that you are always going to have, so you should really learn about it. So when you're going into authenticity, I had to look up the definition, because there's the definition and there's your definition. So my definition on thing, it's something that's original, and if I have to say I'm original, yes, and actually help people become more original. Like when I get copycats, I'm like, no, 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 no. We can all be original here. We can all, yeah. There's all this uniqueness, and it's not about like being the same as one another. I see, like we thrive when we're in different things. The thing that makes us different is called our ego, and I know a lot of people shame their ego. It's like a scary word. No, the ego you need if you like on a journey of authenticity. It's what makes you you. Your ego is you. Like, how do you identify yourself? So, yo, 30 minutes. I don't think I can do 30 minutes. I don't think I can do 30 minutes. I can do maybe about 10 minutes. I think I'm going to do 10 minutes video. So here we go. Let's see if I can get for 10 minutes about authenticity. Okay, so when I was on my journey, I've gone through this theme multiple times. I think it's a very new theme. If you're working with authenticity, it's all about your throat and your truth. So you actually finding your truth, and through your truth, there's also other people's truth intertwining. I once had a conversation with another member of my soul family, and he said, Kyra, the Akashic is constantly changing. There's things that are you can't change, that are meant to be, and these things that are changing. Like if I got married today, you know, the Akashic would change. It's basically like the newspaper or the updated news, you know. So when you're on a journey of authenticity, you're going to come to see who are you beyond the veil. And a lot of people get confused with like, what do you mean the veil? So apparently, according to everyone, we came down here and we said, I choose to forget who I am, and then I'm going to choose to remember who I am again. Like, I know it's very weird. Like, I also sit there and say, did I sign that contract? I'm not too sure. But, you know, having a spiritual awakening, or having an awakening to who are you, it can be like the most funnest thing ever, but it also can be the most, you know, there's some parts of you that you're not really willing to see yet, and that's okay. When I talk, I can hear that my spirit guide, one of my spirit guides, one of her names is Athena, and I believe that we're walking this path as a soul family. Everyone has their own soul family, and we're trying to rediscover our soul family. And I don't want to talk about too sensitive topics because I am an empath. You can call me a narcissist if you want. I don't mind. I can play both roles. I'm an empath, so I can feel like what certain words like trigger people or make people feel. Because each word has a vibration. Like when you think of authenticity, I see the most clearest blue. If your aura is clear blue, that means you are being your authentic and true self, you know. So what is the authentic and true self? Well, I just have to ask my sorry, I'm speaking a bit fast. I have to ask my higher self, you know. So I believe that I work with Lady Venus. She is an embodiment of love. And slowly along the way, I'm like, yo, I really like this goddess. You know, this is the goddess that resonates with me, you know. And I sometimes learn with, oh, it's a bug. Sorry, I'm seeing this in nature. So I've worked with a lot of goddesses. So step one to like really getting, like, if you are so confused because you're like, this is my first time having a spiritual awakening, this is my first time with the word, or even authenticity, or even if you're like on your middle journey or your end journey and this is just like some new insight into you, how can you find out your true self? Well, how did I find my true self? Firstly, it was not at varsity. I started my spiritual journey as I left varsity, and it was like a passion for me. I was like, yo, hey, this is like for me. And ever since, me and God have been like going on this spiritual endurance, you know, like how far can we go with this spirituality? You know, I feel like the world needs a lot more spirituality. And like a lot of people are like, what is spirituality? What, you know, what is it? Like, what's the difference between religion and spirituality? You know, nothing. It's just two words that are synonyms. It's just you have to sometimes let go of your old beliefs and come into your new beliefs, you know. Like, I just see it like my one ancestor, Lady Venus, she says to me, it's kind of like you're a little child and you've grown up. Now it's your or like, this is an easier way. Sorry, like sometimes I get nervous when my higher self connects. Sorry, it's very scary because I try and only speak from herself, and I start to try only connect to my higher self. So I've been cutting some cords with Archangel Michael, and anyone who's struggling with like attachment or having like to let go of things, I would really guide you like what it says, a way shower or a guide. Go straight, talk to Archangel Michael about cutting those cords because he'll help you, you know. Now, if you are an old soul, this can be like a lot more challenging for you because you've lived so many lives, you know. So your Akashic is like a big fat book, you know. Some we do have new souls. I don't know if I resonate with new souls. I don't know. Like, soul age is like something like completely out there. But if you want to start, like, where do you start your self-discovery journey? Where do you start your truth journey, your journey of truth? Well, you can just say today, and I'm sure your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your spirit team are already like, yeah, she's ready. So number one, I would start with your name. I believe that we choose your name. So my name is Kyra, and it means Lord. and the feminine version of Lord, so it's lady. So as a divine feminine, my purpose that I've come down and I've started learning about my name, it means divine feminine, it means queen, it means heroine, it means lady of power, you know. So for me, that's taken me quite like a lot of internal work and shadow work and homework and background the scenes work and self development work to do that. But I feel like you know, when one soul is going through it, the whole world is going through it. And I'll say this, and I don't want to like trigger anyone's memories of COVID, but this is COVID. We went through it on a huge scale. So if I'm talking about authenticity today, I'm making ripple effects around the universe, maybe even the universe, because if you are on the highest spiritual planes, you'll know that like we're all star seeds or something like that. Okay, and star seeds is another topic. Why I like to talk about these things is I know a lot about these, but sometimes I've noticed that old wisdom for me could be something new for someone else. And that's why they're saying if you have something to share, share it, because maybe, yes, it's old for you, but it's brand new for someone else. So if you're ready, like to, okay, I want to be more authentic. I want to be my new self. I want to be original. How do you become original? You know, I always say the reason why it's a struggle, because there's duality in everything, you know, is because being unique, it's like, you know, that store, there's only going to be one of you, so you're going to feel a lot lonelier. You're going to have what they call the ascension symptoms. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel like nobody's the same as you. Like my name is Kyra Everton Meal. There's nobody in the world with my name. I was born with the ability to be unique and bring through uniques, but that's because I'm a creatrix, and a creatrix is a woman that is creator, so she works and co-creates with the universe and works with it. So like I do what I don't like no, I don't like that word, hold on. um I do co-creation with the community, which helps everybody. So I love to manifest for other people. I know some people are like manifesting this and this. I feel the happiest when I'm manifesting solutions for my friends, or I'm manifesting more. I don't know. It's a sacred thing, like, you know, prayer. Like when I sit with God, we sit and we analyze stuff and okay, let's go to the big topic of God then. Okay. God. Yo, okay, well, anyways, everyone's gonna have their own opinion, and that's what makes us unique. You know, everyone has a special relationship with God. I would say it's like, say, like Kara, everyone has a special relationship with me. I have a mother, my father, this. So the relationship that you have with Jesus or you have with God will be different for you. But if you're on this journey and you're ready to like go be authentic and yeah, there are things that you're going to have to face. There's going to be some challenges and there's going to be some highlights, and what my dad has been calling glimmers lately. But the main chakra that upgrades when you start walking in your truth and you start like taking your truth seriously is your throat chakra. So if you're like, I don't know, like what does a chakra upgrade feel like? Sometimes I don't know, sometimes my guides say your heart chakra is healthy, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like sometimes you're gonna hear things that like they're not in your definition of your dictionary. You know, it's because they are unique, and authenticity is uniqueness. And it's just, there's this one quote that pops up, like self-made. So if you are self-made, you're gonna be a more unique soul than if you are like like a factory. Like now what I've been working with, and the best way to explain it is like these clothes, right? So our clothes, if you look at me, I have Lady Venus on my shirt, Miss Venus. It's like going to a thing and finding what is your favorite color, what is your favorite goddess, what is your favorite ancestor to work with, what is your favorite passion to pursue. It's all about like going and like tailoring your soul. So when you're on an upgrade of your third chakra, you're starting to, okay, how do I want to speak? You know, if a teenage soul connects with me and she's like, you know, like, am I going to be a soft tone, or am I going to be there? It's kind of like if you're starting, I've been starting to sing, like I used to not sing now for you guys. And it's like, who do I want to be as a singer, you know? So say maybe in your career and you're feeling a little bit of, you need some Cupid's passion arrow on you, because I work very strongly with Cupid. He's my other main guide. Oh, and now, sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. Sorry. It's quite a big place in here. It's quite a big place in my consciousness. I get lost very easily. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I forgot now, man. I think Mercury's in retrograde. But then whenever Mercury's in retrograde, I just start channeling from the heart. Okay. So, anyways, I feel hey. What is it on? Anyways, okay. Oh, I was gonna sing. Okay, so let me sing. So when you're deciding who you're gonna be a singer, you're gonna say what type of style do you want to be like? Do you want to be like rock, or do you want to be R&B? Do you want to be rapping? And okay, and I believe that when you sing, it's a form of prayer to my God or the goddess that I work with. So I'm gonna end off with a song. Maybe that will get me. Yeah, I'm on 15 minutes, so I'm past my. I'm getting there. My stamina's good. Okay. Hey, did you know that God watches you from above? Do you know I really wish I could be there, but I got priorities on my heart. You see, I can show you what it's like to go beyond where you've seen. And maybe you recognize me, or maybe I've reinvented myself. I love you, and I hope you know that my love goes distances from ever and above. And when we work together, I got my spiritual support. And I'm hoping you have time to connect to who you are. Thank you, Jesus, for lighting the way. Thank you, my soul, for always being my best friend this way. I hope you know that all the love you deserve gets manifested for you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so that was my song. As you can see, I don't sing songs like normal songs where I started connecting to my higher self is one way you can go onto the spiritual authenticity journey, or the journey, let's call it the journey of truth. Like today you're in a new film saying the the path towards truth, and it's your film, you know, what character, you know, you're going to get character development. Are you ready for that? So when I started connecting to my higher self, she always comes in as the color pink. She's always loving, very loving. That's why I know it's my higher self, because she's loving pink. And basically, when I started connecting to her, because I wanted to learn to sing, she taught me how to sing. So I'm very self-made, and when anything that's self-made is going to be way more unique than factory produced. You know, I sometimes think that God wishes that we all connect to our own uniqueness, you know, and let go of the things that are not meant for us. Like I'm on a mission to, let's say, connect to my soul family. So if it's someone else's soul family, I allow them to be with their soul family, because that was their destiny that they wrote before. If they meant to be in my play, you meant to be in my play. If you're not, sorry, you might be an extra. You might have your main characters. You're one of your main characters in your story, you know. And what type of character you are. Like the best way you can learn about that stuff is even if you watch TV and you see, I really like this character. Like I've been watching what's new right now. It's that Disney Elementals, and I really connect with the character. And the reason I connect with the character is because she's like, I don't know, I'm shy to share my gift, you know, I'm really shy. Like I don't think, and I think somewhere along the line, probably in my kashek, I showed my gift and I was like too shy to outshine some people, or you know, like I was scared to show my gift. Like what is my gift? You know, it's very complicated. I don't even understand what my gift is. I just know that I keep getting complimented for the healing work I'm doing, or I keep getting told you're very special, you're very rare. So I don't know, I'm doing it, but it's out of instinct, out of intuition, out of naturality. That's a nice word. So sorry I had makeup on. Usually I don't wear makeup, but because I was doing like a photo shoot, I have this. I usually like to, if you go on my Instagram or my Facebook, I like to keep it natural, you know. But that's what it is. Like authenticity is like, how are you feeling today? If you love makeup and you want to put makeup on, that's who you are. If you don't, and you're like, nah, makeup's my, like once in a blue moon. So anyways, good luck with your journey on authenticity. I hope like when you, because I think it's December, setting a new year intention. I know on the universal Akashic, and anyone, just quick definition of the Akashic. The Akashic is just like the spiritual internet. That I know that the theme that is coming out is power. So finding your power, what your power is, your strength, calling back your power. Empowerment is a big one. So that's for a year. That's what the universe has in its plans for all of us. You know, if trust me, if you It's the best way to explain it, if Stuart is asking me to do authenticity, is because the world needs more authenticity. So the whole universe is going to be rippled with authenticity. And like, it's just like, I would say, like, let's say, okay, you let's say something like, um a singer, a new singer is born, it's going to affect certain industries more than it's going to affect other things, like covid hit the health industry, so everybody was affected by it, but you're all affected in different ways. So sometimes the universe is on our side, and sometimes the universe is like, nah, it's your challenge. So I wish you all the best luck with your journey, and stepping more into you, stepping into your new self. It's time for you to, like, recreate yourself, to re-get to know yourself, or to evolve into who we were meant to be. I mean, who were you were meant to be. Like, you start at chapter 1, and who are you at the end of the book? Who are you at the end of the movie? And if you think about it now, who was I at the beginning of the year? I was so anxious. I had a really bad relationship with my parents. Now my parents are my two best friends. They're my accountability partners, and they're my support. So it's been a year of character development. And that's what happens when you plant a seed. Like, sometimes my guides say to me, trust the seeds that you are planting, like, and if I had to plant a seed of intention for today, Stuart asked me authenticity. So that is, and when I expanded my knowledge and consciousness and channeled from my higher self to speak of authenticity, this is what she had to say. So anyway, it's such a love. And I really wish I could be there. I really do. But I do suffer from an anxiety disorder that I'm currently in the process of helping heal myself and helping heal others, so that we can live in a safer environment where we understand ourselves. On the self-discovery journey, you're going to find things that you're not going to like. I mean, I found some things about myself that say, I have an anxiety disorder. It's something that I don't always share with anyone. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty open and straightforward with people, unless I use my sensitivities and I'm like, oh no, not a good time to mention this. But yeah, I don't know. If you get into a flow and if you get into a habit of being authentic, it just becomes natural. So, anyways, lots of love, love my higher self and God and all my ancestors. Bye.